What's going on, guys? I know it's been a little bit since I've been back. Just got back from vacation, but I'd figure I'd hop up on here and start posting again. It's been a few days, I know. But I do have two trades I want to go over with you guys. This first trade, I'll go over right here, was this afternoon. And coming into the morning, we just absolutely dumped lower, you know, just absolutely sent us lower. So I wasn't really looking to take longs, but if a long presented itself that I was willing to take, I figured I'd take it with just super small size. I think I took this with six micros, or 5 or 6 micros, one of the two. But anyways, coming into this trade idea, I just had this fib marked out from this high to this low. I wanted to see us go all the way up here and rebalance this range and then maybe take a short. Didn't end up getting it. So I saw us try to push up higher, pushed into value. Came back down. At the time, we had some resistance here. But the main thing with this trade that made me want to take it was this right here, this low. It was actually a super far back prior session's value area low that we rejected very strongly off of, especially with this huge dump. I'm sure there was another level there that I just didn't really see or care about, but that is a strong level, and it pushed us higher, as you can see, into value. We did reject value, pushing us lower, but all I was looking for here was just us to retrace into my OTE and my fib and get a flipping delta, and we ended up getting that. The only reason I did size down on this trade was because we didn't have another level here. If we had a standard deviation level or something like that pushing us higher, I would have taken this just with one mini. Instead it was just five. I want to say it was 5 micros on this one. But anyways, we came down, didn't really get the reaction off of these two levels that I was looking for. We did end up getting it off of my last chance level, which is just a 0.786 level. And then we got my flip and delta, and then I did get a pretty good entry on it with this flip and delta kind of early on. And then I did just put the stop at the bottom of the wick, because if we wanted to go lower, we are just going to blow past it. I didn't want to have a stop way down here. I just didn't want to risk that much, so I said, okay, well, let's just go here. If we're going to go lower, we're going to keep going lower past this level anyways, so might as well cut the loss sooner than later. Ended up taking it just to this high right here. Overall, pretty good trade. Did risk a little lower on it. But coming into the second trade, it was at Asia Open. For this trade right here, I had two scenarios in my head I wanted to see happen. Either we're gonna, well, first off, this was a little AMD trade. We were accumulating right here prior to us opening for Asia. Let's see, we opened Asia right here. So this candle right here. We were accumulating. All I wanted to see was these two unbalanced ranges. We had this unbalanced range, and then we had this little unbalanced range up here. All I wanted to see was us accumulate and manipulate either up into OTE this fib and get a short, or see us manipulate here, come down, hit OTE of this fib, and then get a long. In the case of this trade idea, I did end up getting the short, which is totally fine. I'll take what it wants to give me. But we had a little accumulation, manipulated up into my levels. I was going to enter off right here, the 0.66 level. We didn't get the flip in delta at that point, so I didn't really want to take it. I was either going to miss the trade, or I was just going to keep waiting for us to go higher right here, the 0.705, and get my flip in delta, which as soon as we ripped up into it, we got my flip in delta, and we were also at this extreme side of value. And then we got our flip in delta, got a really good fill on this one as well. Just put my stop at the high, or the 0.786, just in case we did want to go higher. Luckily, this was Asia Open right here, so we manipulated up, and all I was expecting us was just to dump back down. In hindsight, I could have held this trade lower, probably this low, which would have been really good. But I just held it to value area low of the developing profile and ended up getting TP. I'm not mad about it. It was super fast TP. A win's a win. But overall, the trade idea was solid. Coming into both these trades, I had the trade planned, and like you could have taken a trade off of this still if you wanted to after this played out, like a little ping pong, taking the short to a long. But I wasn't really feeling it. I just caught my win and pretty much got off. But you could have taken it something right here. Came down, hit it right here, swept it, reswept the low. Aggressive sellers, buyers push us up. The fill honestly probably wouldn't have been the best on this one though. You probably got something like this, and then just put your stop here, and then target either VWAP or value area high. If you targeted VWAP, you would have got TP. In this case, I wouldn't have targeted VWAP. I would have targeted value area high, and probably would have got stopped out. But at the end of the day, didn't take it, didn't like it. Got my short. Can't complain, not one bit about it. But yeah, overall, very solid trades. Out of the two, this was the better trade to take. This short in Asia. But overall, 2 wins on the day, not complaining. I will be posting more videos. I do have a journal that I've been working on. I want to give everybody the chance to get some access to it. Check it out, see if you guys like it. So I'll leave that in the description as well as all my other links. It'll just be my LinkedIn page. So feel free, check it out, go look at it. The name of it is called Profit Log, one of the best journals. I've tested a bunch of journals, and this is by far one of the best, most customizable journals out there. And it just so happens to be that I ended up making this journal. But feel free to check it out. I got a free Discord in there as well. Go ahead, check that out. Lots of information in there. But hopefully you guys liked the video. Yeah, make sure you subscribe, like the video. Really does help out. I'll keep pushing these out and giving you guys all I can. Have a good day. Hopefully you guys have a good trading week.